Hi everyone. I'm doing a what's sold on eBay, Mercari, and Etsy for the week of April 8th through the 14th, and so all right, I'm gonna do you a little weather report. This morning was cloudy, overcast, and by afternoon it was nice and sunny. Nice day. Temperature was around between 66 and 72-ish. So it was a really nice day. Nice, pretty day. And this week we're supposed to get hot. I think by next Friday we're going to get 90. 90. I don't know if I can adjust to that so quickly. I'm kind of like, what happened to 70s? And we're supposed to be 80 to 80s next week, and Friday being 90. So air conditioning is going to be turned on. You know, I'm glad I kind of did the spring cleaning of it. So it's ready to go. So, anyway, this week, we've been in week 5 of lockdown here in California. I was starting to get a little nutty. I think after being inside by the 5th day, I get this cabin fever thing, and I get just kind of like, I gotta get out, I gotta escape, especially away from the dogs. I gotta escape from the dogs. They are around me 24/7, and both the boy dogs, they like to have their little battles, and it just drives me nuts. So it felt good. I got out last Wednesday, and me and a friend, we drove in separate cars. We went down to Sam's Club. I had to pick up some piddle pads for the dogs, and picked up some Texas rolls for my hubby. He likes to eat those. And so we were kind of wandering around in there, looking at, what can we spend this stimulus check on? Saw a couple things of interest, but I don't know. Then after that, we went over to Portillo's. We went through the drive-thru because you can't eat inside. And I love eating inside Portillo's. Our Portillo's is like the 1940s mobster theme, and I really like it in there. It's pretty cool. I want a hot dog. And we got one of their hot dogs, and I just love their hot dogs. And we parked in the parking lot, 6 feet apart, eating our hot dogs. Wonderful 72-degree day. It was wonderful. It was fabulous. I enjoyed every moment of it. I enjoyed the hot dog, enjoyed the day, seeing snow on the mountains. You can see the green on the foothills of the wild plants growing, and it was just beautiful blue out. You can see all the mountains surrounding me. It was just wonderful. It was a wonderful day. And we went over to Lowe's and got some plants and looked at plants. That was nice color, just what I needed. Sunlight, wandering around, moving the blood around. It's just what I needed. We went into Aldi's and was doing our weekly shopping in there. And I was over in the fruit and vegetable aisle, and I was trying to get some grapefruit, and this lady, she just came right up on me, practically ran me over, just trying to get to, I don't know, the pineapple or whatever. And I said, well, I guess social distancing has gone out the door in this place. And she just like, oh my God, I forgot. I was like, and then she backed away and stuff. Yeah, so that was a close call. I am wearing my mask, and I had wearing my gloves. And then we went around to the tomatoes, and I'm picking tomatoes. And these two ladies come up, just chit-chatting away. They don't even have their mask on. You know, they're not wearing their masks, and they just like rub. This one lady's just right up against my shoulder. I mean, physically touching my shoulder with her shoulder and stuff, trying to get tomatoes. And I'm sitting there going, "Excuse me, 6 feet away, just social distancing." And then she just kept blabbing on until he ignored me, and so I just had to walk away. I wanted to say some more stuff, but they're not gonna listen to me and stuff. So, and wait for them to mosey on away, and managed to get my tomatoes there. So, a couple close calls there. But you know, what can you do? You know, people just kind of be rude and inconsiderate there and stuff like that. Sometimes, you know, I say something. I think the next time somebody does that and be really, really rude to me, I'll ask them, "Do you want a hug?" And then attempt to hug them. See if they run away. A friend told me to whisper to them, say, "I got the bug." See if they would run away. But I think I'm going to make a t-shirt that says "back off" and wear that. I do have a Cricut machine, and I can cut out stuff and iron it on t-shirts and stuff. So I'm going to see if I can make something like that this week. We'll see. There. So anyway, survived the store this week. I hate, you know, because since this thing's gone on, I hate to go in the stores. You know, it freaks me out now, or you know, it creates a lot of stress and anxiety. You know, especially when you know people that aren't going by the things that we're supposed to do to keep the buggy away. But can't change everybody. But I have to say, 95% of the Californians here, they're wearing their mask. There's just that 5% that isn't wearing a mask or isn't wearing it properly. That just annoys the hell out of me. But anyway, let's continue on with what's sold here. Okay, I got this vintage sweatshirt at my friend's little yard sale, and I picked it up for $1. I had it listed up since October, and someone made me an offer for $8. I took it, and it's a nice sweatshirt, pretty cool and stuff. Looks like it was hardly ever worn, so you can tell by the tag here. No wrinkles in that tag, huh? So anyway, so I'm glad it sold. Hope they enjoy it. Okay. Alright, so this Tahari shirt, this one, I had it up since last July. Paid $1 for it at Goodwill. So it took a little while to sell. Maybe it's because of the background is icky. Can't really tell too much from it. So anyway, they sent me a best offer for $10, and I took it. Hope they enjoy it. Nice top. Okay. Sold this Avenue. So I sent it an offer out for $10.49. I paid $1 for this at Goodwill, but I've had it for for well over a year, and I took it down, took new pictures, and relisted it. You know, like a whole new listing for it. So they took the offer for $10.49. So hey, I'm happy. Didn't have to go back to being redonated, so that's good. It's out here. Okay, next item. I got this Tommy Hilfiger for $1 at Goodwill, and I sent out an offer for it for $13.49. They took it. So, and I listed that up in January, and it sold on the 9th of April. So I hope they enjoy it, because if no one else is going to buy it, I was going to take it, even though it would be way too big for me. I would have taken it anyway for my own personal collection. Okay, I got this Snoopy Toy at my friend's yard sale. Paid $1 for it, and I sent an offer out for $8.49. I listed it up the 1st of April, and it sold on the 9th. I'm not really into ties, selling ties so much, because I've never had really too much luck with them, but I figure for a quarter I'll give it a try and see what happens. And it's sold. So, very good, very good. Okay. So these Maurice's jeans, and I put them up in January, and it sold on April 10th, and I sent out an offer for $11.49. They took it, so I'm happy to see them gone. I am sending, I'm putting my price, I'm sending out offers, and I notice I do a lot of sales when I, send out a lot of offers and stuff, and stuff. I get my clothes really cheap, so no big deal. I don't mind, taking a little less for them, and I know the economy's tough and people are struggling, so, let them have it, and I have a whole bunch more back inventory to list up, so no big loss. Still make a good profit. Okay, this, Bill Perry, CD is part of the 300 CD lot. I got blues CDs, and so I have nothing into this. I got it for free, so I listed it up for $8.99. Had somewhere on the case, and there. So I just listed it up, and I listed it up back in November, so it sold on the 10th of April. So it took a while. Okay, finally sold the games. Some other resellers has been trying to get me to sell games. I don't like selling games on eBay. I really, really don't. First things first is they're hard for me to find. Number one, they're really hard for me to find in my area. And when I do find them, people want basically how much they pay for them. So I can't find any really good deals. It's real difficult to find this stuff, or I find it's all icky or something like that. So it's like, and then I noticed that you don't get very much, and you gotta know what you're looking for, and you gotta know what flips and stuff. And I really don't know. So anyway, I got these at a yard sale. Paid $1, I think, each for them. And I listed them up back in October. They finally sold on the 4th of April for $16.99 free shipping. So, hey, I'm happy they're gone. Enjoy the game. So, yay, great sale. This is just not my favorite niche to go into. And a lot of competition. Alrighty, next item. Women's blazer. This is actually a Studio 1940. I left the name out of the title because it doesn't really do all that great anymore like it used to. Way back when. Oh, there's my dog. There's Trixie. He's trying to talk to the cat. Okay. Anyway, Trixie. I listed this up in December. And it sold. They sent me in a best offer for $12. And I took it. So, nice jacket. There. Oh, wait, no, wait, it says Joneswear. Oh, sorry, why was I saying Studio 1940? Something got mixed up here. Well, anyway, I sold the Joneswear. Oh, Lord, that's not my paperwork here. Anyway, I sold it. I did sell a 1940s one. There, so, I don't know what's going on here. Oops. Alright, keep going. Alright, I bought this shirt at my friend's yard sale for, I think, 50 cents. Yeah, she sold it to me for 50 cents. Now, it is, got that, what you guys call new condition thing, because it still has its tags. But I don't like to call it new. Because in my mind, if I didn't buy it out of the store, it ain't new. Period. Okay? I buy it, I pick them up at a yard sale or Goodwill. So I buy them when it says pre-owned. Okay, previously owned. Someone else owned it. It's been owned. It did not come to the store to my, there. Like that. So, I noticed in the past when I put new with tags and stuff, these take forever to sell. But when I put it pre-owned and I say it has its original store tags, bam, it sells. Now I listed that on April 4th. It sold on the 10th. Who would have known? Yeah. And I never even heard of the brand Art House. Don't know much anything about it. When I researched it, there wasn't much either. Anyway, sold it for the full price of $13.99, and I only paid 50 cents for it. So that works for me. There was some talk about, if you get new with tags and there's like dirt on it and you wash it and then you put the tags back on, re-tag it with the original tags, they're saying that you can put it new with tags. No. I mean, if Macy's did that, I would be upset. The big retailers don't do that. The item falls on the floor, gets dirty, they don't go wash it and then re-tag it again. I'm not going to do that. No. To me, it would be considered as used. And so no, I don't work that way. If I something with tags, if I find lollipop stuck to it, I take the lollipop off, remove the tags, wash the thing, list it back up as pre-owned without its original tags. Throw the original tags away. Because to me, it's ruined. It's not new. There. And so to me, it'd be ruined at the new with tags level to me. So no, that's just my take. Some people, they like doing it the other way. I know if I was a buyer and I got something like that, I would be not happy with that. I would not be happy with that. So anyway, because you wash it, it shrinks, and anyway, I just would not like that as me buying, especially a high-end piece. But that's just me. I'm old school. That's okay. If you want to practice doing that, that's up to you. I don't care, but that's not how I run my business. That's not how I do it. So I think that's just deceptive or deceiving. There and I just, they may say it's washed or something like that, but I don't know. It just seems funky. Anyway, that's just my opinion. To each his own. Next item. Okay, woman's, this halter top. Let's see here. Where's that halter top? I know I sold it. I have it listed here on my paperwork somewhere, but I don't see. I think I sold it at the regular price. Here, I'm just gonna say I sold it at the price of $13.99. There, and I recently listed this, so I know it wasn't too long ago. I know it was a couple of weeks, probably around the first of the month I did this. I don't remember. But anyhow, it's a nice top. I find, I have this mannequin. This is a size medium, large. Now this is like a 3X. So I decided to get a little creative and, kind of make it fit the mannequin more. And I noticed, let's see what are those things called. They clip on, they're big clips, but they're for laundry. What's there? When you hang it on, I can't remember the name of stuff. Anyway, clothing line clips, So I use those to kind of make the item fit around the mannequin a little bit better, so it looked a little bit. So there, because otherwise it's big honking thing on this little mannequin. So anyway, they bought it, got fabulous feedback. They loved it, so they were happy. So yeah, it worked. There, so good. All right, the next item is this Tai Chi martial arts uniform. Now I bought this and it sat in my listing bin for 9 months because I couldn't find anything on it online to do a compare price. And I just, after a while, I was like, I don't want to fiddle with it. I don't know. I don't know price. I don't. So I just, just did a bunch of I don't knows with it. And so it just sat. And so that's when I do that, I consider that is a death pile, or that thing is dying because I ain't listening. So I decided to, in January, just go ahead and list it, put it up for $19.99, or no, $24.99, and see what happens. And I put a best offer on. I made it where people can make a best offer, I think, on it. Someone offered $18 for it, and I accepted. I took it. So, and they emailed me back after they got it. They asked me if I have any more of these. I said, no, I don't. But, so, be on the lookout for these guys. They like, Tai Chi is very good exercise. I like doing it myself. And so it's just, this is just a beautiful piece here. And so this stuff sells. It sells. I just couldn't find much on it. But it's just a really nice piece. So, and I only spent $1 for it at Goodwill. So, did pretty good. So, yep. Okay. All right. Sold the CD for $9.99. It came out of the blue CD lot of 300 I got for free. So, yeah. $9.99, and they paid for shipping too. So, that's good. Okay. Okay. This is an Avenue top, and I believe I had this one for a while. Yeah, well, it's listed last September, so it sold on April 11th, and I paid $1 for it at Goodwill, so I'm glad it's gone. Not very good background. I don't no longer use this white background. That's an old listing from a while back ago, so yay, gone. Okay. I got these sandals at a estate sale, and they look like they were hardly ever worn. And apparently they had a whole bunch of shoes there, but these were the ones that were in the best condition. I don't really like to put a lot of effort in cleaning and stuff with shoes, so these were the best ones that required very little cleanup there. So I sold these. I listed them up in January on the 13th, and they sold on April 12th for $19.99, and I only paid $1 for them. So, nice little flip. Sandals do good. I couldn't find much sales on these at all. When I was looking at comps, couldn't find much of anything. So, they're nice. They made it in Italy. They're nice. Okay. Next item. Alright, I sold this Joan Rivers jacket. I picked it up at Goodwill for $1, and I sold it for $19.99. I listed up in February, and it sold on April 13th. So, nice jacket. I think the Joan Rivers stuff, it's on QVC or something like that. So, anywho, that's good. I'm happy. Okay, this item is... Okay, this is the Studio 1940, I think, jacket. Yeah. There we go. There's that one. I knew I sold that stuff. I knew I had it somewhere. Anyway, there it is. It's sold. And I'm happy that it's gone. So, yeah. Best offer at $12. I only paid $1 for it at Goodwill. So, this nice little jacket. So, okay. Last but least of the eBay sales is this vintage Seer sportswear shirt. And here's its vintage tag to it. There. So, what happened with this one? I believe. Okay. Yeah, it sold at the full price of $13.99. I paid $1 for it at Goodwill. So, and I listed it up in March 20th. It sold April 13th. So, happy sale, happy sale. So, vintage clothing does sell. And so, the person bought a few other pieces too, and she was very happy with what she found. Okay, we had one Etsy sale. Here, and it is a okay, come on, browser, come on, wake up. I'm up. Okay, I sold this Dr. Zhivago record. I had listed December 2018. So it's been up for a long time. I bought it at a thrift store for 50 cents. And sold for $9.99. Free shipping. So I'm happy it's gone. I hope they enjoy it. Okay, so here's my Mercari sales. I am happy. I'm happy with Mercari. I'm happy with the sale. You know, the little, things are selling out there. Okay, and come on, browser, wake up. Come on. Oh, why it does this? But okay. I sold a game. Okay. Now I had this game. Not loading. Anyway, I sold this game. It's called Jeep Thrills. Eventually the page will load up. Jeep Thrills. And I had it in my eBay store for well over a year. And I was about ready just to throw it away. Because I got nothing out of it. So I said, you know what? I'm going to put it over here on Mercari and see what it does. I had a lot of people looking at it, a lot of likes. I mean, well, okay, 3 likes, 3 loves. To me, that's a lot compared to eBay. I had none. And so I put it up for $7 free shipping. And somebody took it. And they're very happy with it. So, yay. So any other game's going to start sticking them up over here. Seems like I get more views or something over here. Okay. Next item is this. Okay, anyway. Okay, it's this lot of 3 Shrek DVDs. Got them over at my friend's yard sale. Basically, I paid 15 cents a piece, so it's 45 cents into this. And one of the CDs, I think it was the first one, had a lot of surface scratches and stuff. So I ended up selling this for $10. I lowered the price because of the surface scratches on the first DVD here, the first movie. So there, so it's sold, so I'm happy, and they're happy, so everybody's happy. Yay. And I actually listed that up in March, and it sold on April 9th. So, okay, next one is the movie Titanic. And I only have 15 cents in this, and I sold it for $6. And so now my final value fee is only 10%. So that's what I like about Mercari. I think eBay charges almost 15% when it comes to media stuff, 12 to 15%. So I like the 10%. It's really, I use the app on my tablet, and I can list up 10 of them in half an hour using my tablet. I wish eBay would make the app easier like they do, but they don't. So I'm able to put these DVDs up quick, and I like that. That's the thing I don't like listing on eBay. It takes a long time now to list. You got click, 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 all these choices. And it's like, oh, let's limit all these choices there and stuff of the Pacifics and stuff like that. So it's annoying, and stuff. So anyway, I'm happy with Mercari. I got a lot of people that come in and look at my stuff, sometimes more than I do on eBay. To say that, but I'll continue cross listing over Mercari. I started putting some clothes up on there, and so I'm getting people looking at that, and so that's good there. I'm definitely going to keep putting hard goods over here, so I'm going to keep doing that. Etsy, I'll continue relisting the stuff that ends on with that. I don't know much, I just don't I get maybe a couple sales out of the month, so I'm not putting a lot of energy into it. because of the activity. I don't have any people looking at my stuff. I don't have any nobody's favorite anything. It just seems like a tougher platform for me to sell on. But I'll still continue, maybe when I have spare time and don't really care or whatever, throw some stuff up there every now and then. I may throw some more records up there, I don't know. And when something sells, I use that money to relist stuff, and just kind of keep it rolling, there and stuff. And if I got old stuff that I want to list up there, I'll do it. But I'm not going to bend over backwards on Etsy. I'm going to spend more my efforts here on Mercari. Poshmark, I got nothing. I am not. Nothing. Posh is dead to me. So that's okay, I don't want to put the effort into it anymore because it's just nothing. Only sold one thing since I started back up on it. I think I started back up in February. One thing since February sold. And I've done that social likes and, all that other stuff that they want you to do. I've done all that. Nothing. And the thing is, the stuff I list there sold quicker on eBay. So that's, my eBay's my main one. These other ones, if I sell, great. If I don't, that's okay. But, if I see something that's going to give me more activity or more people looking or whatever, I'm going to place a little bit more attention to that. And that's just how I am. I'm going to be with that for now until I change my mind to something else. So, how many items I listed? I listed 20 items up on Mercari. During the from the 7th to the 14th, and I listed 16. Now, some of those 16 on eBay, I did cross list over Mercari, so that 20 is up a little higher there. So I've cross posted between the two things there. My cost of goods of things sold was $19.10. You guys do the math on the other stuff there. So, anywho, that's it out of me. If you got any questions, feel free to ask. If you like this video, thumbs up. If you don't, thumbs down. Or don't do anything. Whatever fits you. So, I guess that's it for today, and I'll let you go. And happy listings, happy sales. All right. Toodles noodles.